Hello everyone. I know I just posted a bunch of videos yesterday, but I wanted to upload a video today because I look good and because my girlfriend told me a really funny joke and I want you guys to hear it because it's hilarious and it's honestly like one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard and I couldn't not share it with you guys because it's so funny. But anyways, okay. So basically, and she's on the phone with me, so if I tell it wrong she can correct me. But basically, okay, so in the land of Cheerios, there's like a hierarchy, right? There is the lowest class, and that's the normal Cheerios, and everybody hates the normal Cheerios. They don't make any money, they're on welfare. They just have a really shitty life. And then a step up from them is the Fruity Cheerios, right? And they're a little bit better. They have jobs, but they're still not doing really well. People still don't like them, but they're a little bit better. And then there's the chocolate Cheerios. The chocolate Cheerios are pretty good. They make a pretty good amount of money. They're not anywhere near great, but they have nice desk jobs, and they're pretty well off for themselves. And then there's the Honey Nut Cheerios. And the Honey Nut Cheerios are loved by everyone. Everyone wants to be Honey Nut Cheerios. They're like the best ever. And it's just, being a Honey Nut Cheerio is like what everyone wants to be. They're all the celebrities, they're all the rich people, they're just the best of the best. So, there's this little normal Cheerio, and his life sucks a lot. And he's just like, you know what, I'm tired of being a normal Cheerio, I want to be a Honey Nut Cheerio. And he decides at a really young age that he is going to be a Honey Nut Cheerio. So, what he does is he gets a job, he's like a janitor or something, and he saves up all of his money for years and years and years, and finally he gets enough money and he's just like, I'm going to try to be a fruit Cheerio, because what you have to do is go up one level at a time and you can't just become a Honey Nut Cheerio from being a normal Cheerio. So he goes to a tattoo parlor and he's like, tattoo guy, can you make me a fruit Cheerio? I saved up all of my money and here you go. And the tattoo guy counts up all his money and he has enough money, and the tattoo guy's just like, alright, I'll make you a fruit Cheerio. So he makes him a fruit Cheerio, and he's pretty happy. He's working at McDonald's, but it's a lot better than cleaning up poop at like a janitor's office. And he's doing a little bit better for himself, but he's still not very good. He's still living a kind of shitty life. So he saves up all of his money at McDonald's. He works for years to save up all of his money for McDonald's, doesn't spend anything on anything. And then after a few years, he goes to the tattoo artist again, and he's just like, tattoo guy, I've saved up all my money, can you make me a chocolate Cheerio? And the tattoo guy counts up all his money, and he's just like, alright, you have enough money, I'll make you a chocolate Cheerio. So he makes him a chocolate Cheerio, and he's living a pretty good life at this point. He is a chocolate Cheerio, he has a desk job. It's not that great, but it's still making a lot more money than he was at like McDonald's. He is actually like working for a company. He's pretty happy with himself, but he still aspires to be the greatest Honey Nut Cheerio, right? So he continues saving up all of his money at his desk job, and eventually he accumulates enough money to finally become a Honey Nut Cheerio. And this is after years and years, and he's middle-aged, and he finally can get his dream, right? So he goes back to the tattoo artist, and he's like, tattoo guy, can you make me a Honey Nut Cheerio? And the tattoo guy is like, what? And then he counts up all of his money, and he's just like, wow, you have enough money, this is so great, you can finally be a Honey Nut Cheerio. And he's like, will you make me a Honey Nut Cheerio? And the tattoo guy is like, alright, I'll make you a Honey Nut Cheerio. So he's finally a Honey Nut Cheerio, and he has a great job, he has a bunch of cars, he can finally spend his money on stuff that's not surgeries and stuff. He has like 4 cars, a huge house, he has a Honey Nut Cheerio wife, they have beautiful Honey Nut Cheerio kids, and I know they're supposed to be mixed, but for some reason they're not. They're supposed to be like half normal Cheerio and half Honey Nut Cheerio, but for some reason they're just Honey Nut Cheerio kids, kind of like Michael Jackson's kids, how they're just white. But anyways, he just has a really, really great life. Everything's great for him. and he's making tons of money, and he's just really, really happy with himself. So his boss comes up to him and he's like, "You are doing a great job. I want to give you another promotion. Come to this party. It's on Friday, and you should definitely come because the whole office is going, and you should come." So he comes to the party. He waits a week, and it's finally Friday rolls around. He goes to the party. Everybody's congratulating him on his raise and his life, because everybody like looks at him as like great, because he's like the CEO of some big law firm or something. It's really great. And then he realizes that he's just really, really, really thirsty. He's like so parched that he can't even handle it. So he waits a little bit, but then he just can't stand it anymore, and he needs to get like water or something. So he goes and tries to find the water line. But the water line is huge. It's like tons and tons of Cheerios everywhere just waiting for water. And he can't wait because he's so thirsty. So what he does is goes and tries to find the milk. But the milk line is more huge. It's like longer than anything I've ever seen. And he's just like, "No, I need something to drink." And then he goes to the beer line, and of course that's the longest. Like, it's pretty much around the whole block. And he just needs something to drink, and then he sees Punch, and then there's no Punch line. There's no punchline, guys. Bye, everyone.